Hey guys, welcome. It's your girl Black Girl Minimalism. I'm doing a read for today. Today we're doing the Neoteric Feminine guidebook deck. Okay, so this is my second time doing this read. Okay, we had a call come in, so we're gonna see what comes up for us. Today is Thursday. This is gonna be the goodbye read, and we're going to see what comes up for us. So the first card that come out is the Knight of Swords. So this has to do with assertive, direct, impatient, intellectual, daring. So taking risk, perfectionist, ambitious. So how I see that is not focusing on a perfectionist aspect. Though it's ambitious, sometimes perfectionism can keep you in a box where you're looking at every tidbit of accomplishing something that you may lose focus. But that's why focus came up, is that stay into the part of moving forward, because he's on the bicycle, he's active, and he has a sword in the air, meaning like he's moving towards next steps. He's on the go, right? So let's see what continues to come up. So the next thing that came up is the Two of Swords. This is moon energy, actually the crescent moon that's present in this particular card, which has to do with difficult choices, being stuck in the middle, denial, hidden information. So it's a ship in the back of this energy where you're she's holding the swords, but it's at a crossroads. So maybe it has to speak to making a decision, or a decision that's been made in regards to moving forward, right? So I'll see what else comes up. Okay, so we have the Magician, which has to do with having willpower, having desire, resourcefulness. This is utilizing your skill or ability in the sense of manifesting something or coming into fruition utilizing these particular skills. You also have the Hermit card. This is a hermit and the rain is present, which is funny because we're supposed to have rain tonight into tomorrow into the weekend, which is not a normalcy here in California, but it's happening. So maybe it's something to pay attention to, because it has a flashlight out in this particular card. This has to do with also self-reflection, introspection, contemplation, withdrawal, solitude, search for self. So you're on a journey at this time. The next thing to come up is the King of Cups. King of Cups, she's sitting on what it looks to be her mermaid throne. It is wise energy, diplomatic, balanced head. When I see balance, I think of the Libra energy of balancing the scales, devoted advisor. You're working also might be a minister of counseling in this sense. And when I think of water, I think about emotions. So maybe the counseling that you'll be offering would be guided towards more emotional health. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups. This has to do with choices. So the Seven of Cups is again, choices, search for purpose, illusion, fantasy, daydreams, wishful thinking, and indecision. So this came out next, the Death card. You're ending something, right? Ending something, but traveling, because the ship is present. Okay, so a lot came out. Okay, this wanted to come out as well. So the Queen of Pentacles, this has to do with your finances. This is being able to be generous, caring, nurturing, homebody, good in business sense, practical. When you're practical, you're not making too much risque moves. You're just making the moves necessary for you to welcome in sensible and luxurious essences, whether it means stability in that way as well. So the other things to come up is the Hierophant. This has to do with studying something or becoming a stewardess of your studies. So education, beliefs, traditions, social groups, conventionality, and conformity. And then in the sense that you're utilizing your knowledge sense, you're also becoming a key to something or displaying a key of some sort, whether it has to be with knowledge gain or knowledge being as your representation as a teacher. The next thing that come up is the King of Pentacles. So that has to do with abundance, prosperity, security, ambition, safety, kindness, patriarchy, protectiveness, and provision. So this again speaks to the financial aspects of things. You're being divinely guided to take protection over your finances, take provision over it. What I see when I hear provision is I want to be a steward over the things that I have, okay? And then the next thing is the Chariot. You're on the move. This is travel. Success, ambition, determination, willpower, control, self-discipline, and focus. It's so funny. This morning, I actually took the time to watch In Real Life with Angie Martinez, but who was featured as a guest was Tabitha Brown. And she talked about her ability of coming into her fullness of self through just authenticity. You know, a lot of the times when you're moving at a pace where maybe other people are expecting you to move, maybe it's things that they expect from you, it's not representative of your true authentic self. The moment that you step into your true authentic self, that's when you begin to gain all of these things as it pertains to a level of success, a level of ambition, determination, and willpower that leaves you in a place of focus and control in the aspects where not you controlling it, but it's controlled in the sense that it's navigating your ability to move forward, right? The next thing that come up, the Sun card. This is so good. Let me count how many we have thus far. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I knew this was a 12th card. So it's the Sun card. This has to do with tapping into your childlike essence, innocence, happiness, success, optimism. I feel like when you move in the childlike space, there is nothing that's navigating or blocking your thoughts of what is a possibility, because you're just open for it, right? And it has to do with vitality, confidence, and truth. So that's the energy that you'll be walking into next. And then the card that's facing up for us, it has to do with the King of Swords. So this is having high standards, but also strictness is right behind it. And how I see that is like wavering opposites, is that having high standards meets a certain bar, but strictness can be too strickening, right? So then you have reason, authority, discipline, integrity, morality, and seriousness. So you don't want too much of that energy that creates blockages for the openness of moving forward, right? And I just want to clarify this because I'm always conflicted when I get that card of like, is it something that's positive or something to pay attention to, right? All right, so the next thing to come up is a Star card. That's it. That's clarification. It has to do with hope, inspiration, positivity, faith, trusting your faith because it's like your North Star, and renewal, healing, and rejuvenation. So wherever you're headed on travel, wherever you're headed for next steps, it's going to be a place of rejuvenation. You're going to be dipping your toe in what is new for you. So I love you guys so much. You will see me again, hopefully tomorrow. It'll probably be tomorrow afternoon, but we'll be in a different spot. And I love you so much. This is me in California. I love you. Bye.